I see what you did there, Wasty. Listen, we are going to make sure there is nothing wasting in the kitchen, because if you maybe had a very, very, very late night last night, celebrating all the love that's in the air come from Valentine's Day, well, this morning after cheesy breakfast croissant is going to hit the spot. Now, this is a classic comfort food at its very best, and we're going to make it double delicious today. And the person to help us is the one and only Gabby.
How are you?
Oh, very
nice
well,
to see you.
Thank you, thank you. I know your girls are watching this morning.
Yes, they are. They are watching.
Morning, girls.
Sweet man.
Oh, I love that we get to make something hearty, homey, a little oily to just make sure it hits the spot.
Oh, no, so it's actually quite funny. This brings me back to the times in varsity days. Yes. All the girls would always stay at my house because we always had block our curtaining. So we wouldn't be woken up at 5 o'clock in the morning, only getting home at 4 o'clock in the morning, you know. And my mom would always prepare this kind of breakfast for us, and it was just so good. Oh, so here we go.
Here we go. It's all about the cheese today, and that little bit of oiliness, just the right amount to just kick in.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. So what we're going to do is we almost want to we're going to caramelize the cheese just to be a bit more fancy.
Okay.
So what I've done is I've butterflied the croissant, so I haven't cut it all the way through. And what I'm going to do on our big pan is I'm actually going to add our grated cheese. Our grated Clover cheese we're going to add here.
So we've got two types of cheeses here this morning. We love our Clover, Gouda, and the cheddar cheese. Now the cheddar, it's going to pack the flavor, and the Gouda is the perfect melting cheese. It's going to give us that stringiness that we want. So the Gouda is over here. Oh, so, and we're actually using the individual
so that's what we're going to do afterwards. So what I'm doing now is I put the cheese on to see it's like bubbling away and like making that like cheesy crust vibe. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the croissant on top to let that like cheesiness into
sticks to the bread.
And then separately, we're going to make a fried egg this morning. I just want to make sure my heat is up and not knock the pan over, because that would be a disaster.
There we go.
And basically, it's just a little trick. Some people like to always just put the egg in. And I find whenever I do that, the egg breaks. So what I like to do is I actually like to do the egg slowly in a bowl or ramekin beforehand.
Look at you being a perfectionist.
Because just if it breaks, it's like, you can get another one.
You can get another one, especially if you're making it for yourself. You know, you want that perfect egg. Otherwise, you're stuck with scrambled when you were craving a soft turnover.
Absolutely. And actually, we had family friends that actually used to put the egg, some more grated cheese on top of the egg as well, on top of the yolk part.
Let's do that.
So there's lots of things you can do
that.
here.
I think today we should do that.
So I'm going to check on our croissant over here. It's looking very, oh my gosh.
Oh, she's perfect. Got a little plate here for you.
Thank you. I think I'm going to just kind of use this little lifter here, just to lift that up.
And you do not want to waste any of that beautiful cheese.
So there's your your cheesy crust vibe, which is amazing. I'm going to put that over there. And then what we can do is then actually put like your cheese slices on now.
Okay.
And then we've got some tomato, which you can have fresh, you can have cooked.
I like fresh tomato, but I know there's quite a few people that love to add a little bit of heat.
Yeah, so then I'm going to just season. And so we've got our extra slice of cheese there.
We've got extra cheese here.
I'm going to turn this off. This is looking really good. For people that like to have your egg, like the yolk cooked slightly through, what you can do is you either can flip it, or if you still want it sunny side up, but just to ensure the yolk is a bit more cooked, just pop a lid on top of your pan.
Pop the lid on.
Just to give it that time. And our egg is done. I'm going to turn this off here.
Fantastic. This was a quick and easy breakfast.
Easy.
Should I line it with tomato or only afterwards?
Let's put the tomato on first. Yeah, that would actually be great. Thanks. And also then slightly the egg will cook it.
Some pepper on.
And then we also have bacon for people that like the bacon vibe.
Let's go for it. We are making
this some rocket on the side.
Delicious.
You know.
We're going to finish the egg off on the very, very top.
There we go.
There we go.
And just for funsies, I'm going to add some of that extra grated cheese.
Oh.
And I'm going to slowly do this there. I mean,
look at that.
I mean, that looks pretty good.
Add a little more salt.
Just add a little bit more.
There we go.
And ta-da.
Ta-da.
And then you can just have it as is, or with a little bit of chutney or some tomato sauce, whatever your vibe is.
And my favorite is, if you are watching calories, the chutney light.
Yes.
It's so low in sugar
Absolutely.
or extra sugar, and this is incredible. Oh,
I mean, I'm not watching calories if I eat that. I can tell you now.
no.
That's just comfort.
That's something. It's pure comfort to recover for the day ahead. Gabby, thank you for showing us this amazing
Thank you for
recipe.
having me.
It's always great having you here. Now, do yourself a favor and your partner. Make this a favorite. This is your go-to morning after cheesy breakfast croissant, or you can even just keep the recipe for a standby for the day you really need it. Now, if you want this recipe, the full recipe, all the ingredients and the steps to making it, you can simply visit our website, expressoshow.com.